Hi, I'm Anna.
And I'm Ben.
And we are AutoSave. Welcome to our channel.
Today we are watching episode 9 of Death Note. Real quick, just to recap, Light ate a potato chip last episode. That was it. That's all that happened. Let's get into it. No. He's being surveyed by L at the moment. He's aware of it. He's trying to, outplay him. Detective Yagami is also surveying his own family, which is just honestly impressive of like the sheer will of that man. I love him. Ryuk likes apples a lot. He looks at them like alcohol, and he also likes video games. But that's what I have. Any takeaways from last episode?
I think you summed it up perfectly.
Potato chips.
Right to the point,
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you ready to get into it?
Yes.
Cool. I feel like for every Death Note reaction, I need to like sit with my knees up, like
L.
Yeah.
Or Ryuzaki.
I've seen so many Death Note costumes for Halloween this year, man.
Oh yeah. Okay, so while we're recording this, it is Halloween still, and we even have friends that dressed as Death Note characters. The girl that we haven't met yet, the blonde girl, and then a Ryuk.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had another friend that was also the girl from Death Note, but Light with her.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to be put down.
Come here,
he
buddy.
wants to watch the show with us.
He will.
Back at that reading. That school reading right there.
He's a determined man. The music with it. Nice little recap. Yes!
Yeah, we had no... Remember, we were both like, what's in the bag?
I'll take a potato chip.
And eat it!
The encounter.
Elle's like, I'll take this tea and drink it.
Now hurry up already, will you?
Give him an apple. Come on.
There was no one there, so yeah.
Can he get
He's like
apples?
contorting.
Can he get apples in the Shinigami realm?
I'm not sure.
1,500 investigators to Japan. They're bluffing. You said so yourself.
Oh, so is he like...
You're right. Well then, I'll buy you some apples. Nice.
Does he believe that completely?
Maybe.
That it's not true?
You know, I might actually write your name in my death note and kill you, just like that.
It seems my family couldn't have had any knowledge of them before they died.
I don't think there's any way he could have arranged their deaths without having seen the broadcast first.
Is Elle going to start thinking that Light knows that they're watching?
I made sure to kill criminals whose names and faces were broadcast when I didn't have access to TV or the internet.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a chance I'll look even more suspicious if only these lesser criminals end up dying. What I really have to do is remember the identities of the criminals I either see on TV or while I'm online. That way, whenever I go out, I can use that piece of the death note I keep in my wallet.
Okay.
It's the perfect way to deal with these hidden...
Because then he seems like a real person. Like, that's normal, that watches TV.
Our surveillance of the Kitamura and Yagami households has revealed... nothing.
Is that like a little Reese's cup?
Taps.
They're gonna remove them.
All that, we still don't have any suspects.
Look, they're even growing out their facial hair because
Yeah.
they're at work all the time.
Even if Kira was among them, I'm sure he wouldn't make it obvious. It could mean he was able to continue killing without doing anything outwardly suspicious. There's a 5% chance. Kira never stopped killing people, even while the surveillance cameras were...
What's he gonna come up with?
I don't know.
I feel like he's gonna say something.
Let's say he could kill someone simply by wishing death upon them.
The blue.
So the obvious conclusion is that Kira couldn't be one of them. If he is, we have to assume that his psyche has reached godlike proportions, punishing evildoers without the slightest change.
Yeah, honestly. Light's doing a really good job, man.
Do they broadcast people just to those two households and see if that person dies? Like a Lindell Taylor thing, but...
Maybe. That's a good idea. But do you think that Light would catch that? I mean, he already knows that they've done something like that before.
I don't know.
It doesn't matter how long we watch him, he's not going to expose himself to us.
He's very aware.
Ideally, I would get to know him well enough that he'd admit to me that he was Kira.
Would he show himself to the families? Would he, like...
Oh my god. This episode is called Encounter.
Hey, Light, I just checked and all the cameras have been removed.
Doesn't that make you kind of think that they're gonna meet and not know?
Do you think Light... Okay, Light could definitely, like, chill himself out, right? Enough to not say or give any hints, but I'm not sure.
Still don't know if they've removed all the wiretaps from the house.
He did such a good job with Naomi Misura.
Everything's going as planned. Chances are my father is working with him. Or
Honey, I'm home. I brought a friend.
If that's the case, I'll have to use my father to find out Elle's true identity.
Do you think Elle could, like, get a better read on Light if he was in person with him?
Maybe he's like a body language expert.
I know you don't.
Oh, is this the
his
exam day?
And once I get into university, I'll have a lot more room to act as Kira and focus on finding out who Elle really is.
He'd be out of a house that would have possibility of getting tapped.
Yeah.
Is he gonna do well?
I mean, I'd imagine.
He's very smart.
I had the feeling for an instant,
I mean,
like...
You think?
Well, I had a feeling for an instant, like, I was a little scared, but now I'm like, nah, it's Light, man.
Is someone cheating?
Sit properly in your chair.
L? L? Oh my God!
Oh! Oh! They just locked eyes!
His feet are on the desk. Ow!
I was gonna say maybe he would do bad on the test because he's been so concentrated, like less on studying than maybe normal, but I did not think that Elle was gonna be there. I thought maybe they'd like walk down the street and like meet up
Oh my
somehow.
God.
What is Elle
My
doing
heart
there?
just skipped a beat. That was amazing.
It seems like a lot of Shinigami are observing the human world lately.
Is that because of Ryuk?
Turns out the Ryuk is being kept by a human.
Ryuk is the most attractive Shinigami.
I bet supposed to be cute.
He is cute. Stop that.
Some of these are kind of grosser looking, like a mummy.
In that case, I think I'd better go take a closer look. Oh boy.
Are they gonna start like visiting?
Maybe, but I don't think Light can see them because he would have to touch their death note to be able to see him, right?
Oh, is it like the specific death note of the specific Shinigami?
I think so. This was a huge risk Elle took, man. Massive, right?
He's in a suit. Entrance ceremony,
Was there a little time skip?
I guess.
You're a college student now.
Oh,
That was a time skip. How long of a time skip would that be from them taking the exams to
I'm not
now?
sure. Let us know in the comments how long that would be.
Light Yagami,
He's the representative.
and freshman representative Hideki Ryuga.
He doesn't look anything like the real Hideki Ryuga.
Is Elle going to be like a fake college student? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh my god. I'm so excited.
He was off in his own.
He is gonna try to get him to trust him enough to reveal to him.
Like to be
What?
friends.
Whoa.
Guess both of them must have had the high score this year.
They like tied. Oh, it's a great competition then.
Oh my God. I did
They're
not.
both like so book smart.
I never thought I'd see both of them dressed, like, standing together in person so soon. It is... Oh, my dreams.
You are total opposites.
They've come true.
This one looks like a sheltered genius who's been groomed for success his whole life. There's something not right about him. He's just freaking weird. This guy must be what they call a mad genius.
Oh, I love him so much.
Representative Hideki Ryuga.
Nothing.
Is that his real name?
He's just improving
Or
the
is that
whole
another
thing.
fake name?
It has to be a fake name. Why would he give his real name when he suspects Light, you know?
I know.
Light Yagami. Your respect for your father's matched only by your strong sense of justice.
Who the hell is this guy?
Now you're showing an interest in the Kira case. I'm impressed by your abilities and your sense of justice.
This is amazing. This feels like a fanfic.
Where's this coming from? And who is he? I wonder what this information actually is.
His
I
curiosity
won't
is
tell
piqued.
anyone. What is it?
I want to tell you I'm Al.
Oh my God, 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 oh my God. Any slight body language, right?
If he really was
my
Elle,
God.
he'd never admit to it.
What the hell?
Don't act surprised. I have to act how Soichiro Yagami's son, Light Yagami, would act in this situation.
Oh my god.
If you are who you say you are, then you have nothing but my respect and admiration.
Light Yagami.
Oh my
The
god.
likelihood that you are Kira is just under 5%. Something tells me I'm not wrong to suspect you.
If this guy is really L like he says, then consider me impressed.
If this guy really is L, no, even
I'm
if he's
forgetting
not
how to
L,
breathe.
Although it's obvious Hideki Ryuga is nothing
Yeah.
more than an absurd alias, it still complicates things.
Now I'm like, is it an alias? Did he do the double bluff?
Try to kill him by simply writing his name in the death note, might accidentally picture the face of Ryuga the pop star, and end up killing him instead. Is he really L? Does he already suspect that I'm Kira? What other reason could he have for telling Soichiro Yagami's son that he's L? I can't let him see any signs of distress. It's better if I just clear my mind.
Okay, breathe.
I forgot how to breathe.
I know that was I don't even know,
cannot
intense
express
in, like,
to you the happiness I feel, though. This is amazing. I love this.
I think it's your new friend.
Nice meeting you.
No, the pleasure was mine.
Look at him. Look at him just walk away. Watari.
That kid must come from some serious money.
This
Invite-
just made the whole show so much more interesting and tense.
I
Because they're
didn't
gonna
think-
now be together like all the time at school, and I am so here for
I
it.
didn't think this was gonna happen at all. This is the... Oh my god. Do you think that girl in the intro is gonna be like a girlfriend then? Or something? Like a college girlfriend?
Oh, maybe.
Damn it! He got me!
What do you mean?
Damn L!
Hey, why don't you just do the Shinigami deal thing?
And what good will Shinigami eyes do me if this is just a trap? Don't think that Shinigami killing people and humans killing people are the same thing, because they're not.
Light is usually so calm, but he's snappy.
Yeah, he did.
So,
Regardless of the cause of death, if L dies now, the police are going to suspect me. I never even considered the possibility that he would reveal his identity to me on purpose. He could have sent a double instead.
Honestly, even if like he gets confirmation from his father that the father looks at him as L, there could still be that chance that he
It's
is
not.
a front, you know?
is this gonna be like a fake best friend story?
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
A match of wits.
Mhm.
On the surface, we'll be two friendly classmates, but in reality, we'll actually be investigating each
Oh,
other.
I
I'm
love
so
it.
excited.
I'm so here for it. I love it.
Oh my god.
I'll gladly accept
Oh, they're
Yes.
gonna be friends!
time. I'll earn your trust. There'll be no point keeping you alive.
And that's how they both feel.
Kill you with my hands if I have to.
With his hands.
With his hands.
Oh.
So he'd be
my
willing
God.
to literally, like, directly, like, the Death Note's kind of like indirectly, but like to directly kill him. Okay, we should discussion.
Back to the discussion. Okay, that was episode 9 of Death Note. I'm freaking out.
I am also freaking out.
I didn't think I could get even more into the story and more excited about the story, but I am, and I don't even know what else to say.
Like, not to mention, like, I love watching anime that's like in my age group.
Yeah.
So, like, obviously I'm super excited that they're like college students. I don't know how old L is, but like, I'm sure he's like around early 20s maybe. That's what I'm feeling.
Yeah, me too.
But, oh my gosh. Oh, I could barely breathe during that
was the
episode.
last thing I expected at the end of last episode. When, like, early on in this episode, I was like, oh, L really could, like, just take a giant step forward and, like, a risk and try to put the ball in Light's court. But to this extent...
Because, like, who knows? Like, maybe if a big step hadn't been taken, they'd be like this forever. Yeah. It's almost like kind of, you kind of had to do this to get some momentum going.
I mean,
like,
yeah, in the months,
closer.
In whatever the time period was from the exam to the college start, there was obviously no progress made in the Kira investigation.
Yeah,
so you're
nothing
right.
Suspicious.
Nothing really. This was necessary.
Oh my god.
I can't even imagine where the story's gonna go. I can't.
I mean, we're going to watch them become fake friends. knowing that both of them are intentionally letting this friendship happen to try to get the other one to mess up first. And they're both aware of the fact that the other one wants them to mess up first. And that is going to be so entertaining. And I'm sure there's going to be other friends that they're going to make that think everything's like fine and normal, that like are friends with them. Oh my God.
I love that they had equal scores. Of course they had equal scores in the exam. Of course.
And it's just so funny. He picked a name of an idol because like that's hugely popular.
An amazing idea.
Because he knew that if Light wrote down that name, he would probably picture the idol first in his head.
Halloween next year. I have to be one of the characters. I love the show so much.
I don't even know who I would be for Halloween.
This is awesome.
I'll be an apple.
I feel like we're seeing more and more personality come through with Ryuk, and I love it. Also, it was very interesting from like a storytelling perspective why they decided to show us the Shinigami realm and their perspective on things. I wonder if we're going to see any of them come down and interact with Ryuk. Maybe it was just inserted to show us that time was skipping and Ryuk had been down there for a while.
See, you just said something right before that I think shows why they showed us the Shinigami realm in that conversation. Because they talked about Ryuk being kept as like a pet by the human. And then you just said before that Ryuk's having more of a personality, and it almost seems like Light's the dad or something, and Ryuk's like the kid, and he's like, you can't have apples right now. You can't, I'm not gonna take the Shinigami eyes, you know that. Ryuk's like, oh right, sorry, you know? So it really does fit what the other Shinigami are kind of, the way they're phrasing it. Like they didn't say, oh, Ryuk kept a human as a pet and he's down there playing with it.
You're right. Okay. Do you if Light gets a girlfriend,
will it be a fake girlfriend?
Will it be
or a real girlfriend?
If they do intimate stuff, is Ryuk just gonna be like chilling?
I'm sure, like just like the magazine,
cooling.
he's gonna be like, "Oh, I was supposed to be doing something. Okay."
Oh my god, I'm freaking out.
What if they go on double dates?
Who?
Like Elle and a girl, because there was a girl blushing at the ceremony, and the other girl was like, "You're weird. Why are you blushing at him or something?"
I like Light's, like I'm more of a fanboy for Light's like reasoning and his cunning, but Elle is the cutest motherfucker I've ever seen in my entire life.
Too.
And I am obsessed with him. Oh my god. I love the contrast up on stage. I never thought we'd see them together in person this early. You saw like both of them are equal intellect or seemingly, and they just, I don't know.
This was such a big move.
I know.
I think like Elle makes me happy when I see him. And then Light, I'm just so intrigued by him as a character. It's almost like this, the antagonist is the main character. But then again, like, obviously, Elle has done bad things too. Like, you know, putting someone up there so that Kira would kill them. So it's like neither of them are, like, squeaky clean.
I don't think what Elle did was necessarily bad. Like, Light's definitely the protagonist of the series. Definitely. Yeah.
Well, I said antagonist.
I know. I think Light is definitely the protagonist. I mean, he's the main character.
Yeah, but like
You were saying he's the antagonist because the things that he are doing, you look upon them as not favorable, right?
Well, I feel like there are lots of stories where the person that is the main character is actually kind of having an adverse effect on the world that they're in.
But that does not mean he isn't the protagonist.
Right.
In his own story, Light is a protagonist and Elle is his antagonist. Even though, and that's what makes it so compelling, because it's like we're put at ends of, oh my god, what we know to be right or what we think to be right probably closely matches what Elle thinks compared to Light. So we're put in this like crazy position as a viewer.
But Light is so entertaining.
He really is.
Like when his eyes switch to red, I'm like, oh, what's gonna happen? And just that whole scene of seeing him like shake. Like visibly he was trying to not move and show any sign of distress. But it was like in his voice and that whole inner monologue, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so intense. He's feeling all of these things. And he has to try to control his body and seem like this innocent, smart, sheltered genius.
What's next? Like, where are we going to go from here? Like, what? Like, it almost feels like a fresh start. Like, with, like, predicting where the story would go. Mm-hmm. Like, I can, like, guess broad elements, like, oh, they could, like, be fake friends. Like, we know that kind of stuff. But, like, the details of, like, Light's life. We learned that he planned on becoming a police officer after college or working in the police department. Like,
I wonder if that's actually what he wants to do or what he's planning to do in order to keep this dream and protect himself more.
I'm not sure.
Because then he'll have access to more classified information and not have to snoop on his dad's laptop. He'd have that information himself. And he could do with it whatever he wanted.
Do you think Elle's going to such extent with the other family as well?
I mean, that's what Light was wondering, is has he been saying this, admitting to being Elle or lying about being Elle to other people that he's investigating? And, you know, I'm not really sure. It just seems like, I mean, Elle said himself, like, there's only a 5%, but something in him is, like, telling him he's not wrong to suspect Light.
Do you think, okay, as the, I guess, pool of suspects of who Kira is narrows down, it seemingly 5%, like, would be somebody in the Yagami household or the Kitamura household. Mm-hmm. Would Light frame one of his family members?
I don't think he'd frame one of his family members, but I just had a thought that I was like, wait, do we know if the Kitamura family has children?
We don't, I don't think.
Like Light's age children?
I don't think we do.
I don't think we know. So that would be crazy. What if, like, the Kitamura household also has, like, a college-age student that Elle is kind of killing two birds with one stone by being at the same university? I don't know.
That would
Probably
be crazy.
Not. But we don't know, you know, about that family. If there's any, like, kids, kind of like how Light's family has two children, a brother and a sister.
Yeah. All right. I think that's it for me because I just want to watch what happens next.
This is probably one of the, like, episodes that I most wanted to just quickly click onto the next episode because of just where the whammy we just got of where the plot is and where the characters are on the chessboard. They're not apart anymore. They're not, like,
face-to-face
across the city or in, you know, that now they've seen each other.
And, like, Elle has to keep playing this game, right? Elle has to keep, like, being like a student at this college, or then it's going to be obvious that something was up. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. I'm ready for next episode, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we hope to see you next time.